presented by Professional Floor Covering here. Studios with Terry Bell for today's community comment.
Thank you very much, Jake Hayes, and welcome everyone to today's community comment. We're going to be talking with Jana Stevens and Katy Kraemer of the Beaver Dam Recreation Department about all things happening that really make the quality of life in Beaver Dam much better. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. But first, if you have a question or comment for Jana or Katy at any point during the show, go ahead and give us a call or a text at 920-887-9595, or you can call the WBEV studio line at 885-4446. Well, good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to have you back. We're just on the heels of another successful Cabin Fever Fest. And just give us a rundown on how it went, please.
Oh my gosh, Terry, it was so much fun. We had that wicked cold snap right before, and truly, I think everyone was suffering from cabin fever. And so they were so excited to get out and engage in all of the great activities that we had planned for them. We had essentially 22 partners that joined in the fun. And I don't want to miss anybody. My apologies if I did, but I just want to run through that list because I want to give them a public shout out because so many people did so much work to make this a great event. So that was the Beaver Dam Community Library, the Chamber of Commerce, Bricks and Minifigs, Trinity United Methodist Church, Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio, Art on the Town, Ooga, the Bank Esports Noble Clinics, Beaver Dam Ride Project, Great Harvest Bakery and Cafe, Grab and Joy, Camo, Double D's Thirsty Beaver, the Dodge County Historical Society, Noel's Angel Walk, and their partner Little Sisters Cookies, Dodge County Center for the Arts, the Scouts, the Puzzle Event Company, the American Legion Auxiliary, the Beaver Dam Ride Project, and not previously on the list was Good Call Catering. They were late to the party, but they still wanted to participate, so they came up with some great menu options for that day. And we can't be more grateful that people recognize that this was a fun thing they wanted to be a part of. If anyone is interested in participating next year, please let me know.
Any idea about attendance or anything like that? Was there any way to get any sort of estimate or a head count?
Hundreds of people.
Okay.
One of the best ways for us to have an idea of how many people were there is based on how many articles of things were either sold or used when we did crafts, and there was a steady stream of people at all of the events. There wasn't a lag. There were just people out and engaged in all the activities around town.
Sure. As soon as Cabin Fever is done, how soon do you start preparing for next year?
We're going to do a wrap-up meeting with all of these partners to see what was amazing and what we could tweak for next year and what ways we could even make it cooler and better, and if there's other people that want to be engaged and what ideas they might have. So we'll do that in the next couple of weeks, but then really we'll start planning sometime a little in the fall.
Did you try anything new this year that you thought went especially well?
We had some new partners this year, and that was super great. So Bricks and Minifigs was one of our new partners. They have some great ideas for next year. They had a little commemorative Lego that was super fun. It was a little cabin, and I thought that was a really fun addition. And then they hosted Grab and Joy Filipino food. It was amazing. So that was a fun addition. Trinity United Methodist hosted the chili and soup cook-off this year, and that was also really well attended, very fun.
Okay, very good. And it just goes to show, I think Cabin Fever Fest, is this a focus for people in town, or is this aimed to be a tourist draw? Who's the audience for Cabin Fever
We really
Fest?
want this to be a community event, but of course, there was a big hockey tournament that weekend, and we of course want people who are here visiting to see what a great place Beaver Dam is to live, and we welcome anyone who would like to participate.
And that just goes to show that the recreation department, when you really get down to it, it's about enhancing the quality of life in the community, and which also pays dividends in many other ways down the road.
Absolutely. We bring the fun. We are the fun department in the city of Beaver Dam. But seriously, we add to the quality of life, as you said, of all ages, youth, adults of all ages. That's what we're all about.
Very good. And like I say, I think when people are looking to move somewhere, if someone who owns a business is looking to put us somewhere, it's they look at all the kinds of things like the tax climate or the business climate and stuff, but they also look at, is this where I want to live? Is this where my employees will want to live?
Absolutely.
Okay, very good. We need to take a quick break here, but we'll be right back. You're listening to Community Comment on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Thank you so much, Jake, and welcome back, everybody. We are talking to Jana Stevens and Katy Kraemer of the Beaver Dam Recreation Department. If you have any questions or comments for Jana or Katy about anything that's going on, anything you're curious about, anything you've heard about but weren't completely sure, go ahead. They're right here, live on the radio, and they can talk to you right now. Call or text 920-887-9595, or you can call the WBEV studio line at 885-4446. 2026 is a big year for the Recreation Department. 10 years now in the Watermark.
That's right.
Yeah.
We have been there 10 years. It is the home of the Beaver Dam Recreation Department. We provide activities and programs and services for people of all ages, kids, adults, and we are just so excited to celebrate our 10th anniversary. Programming has really evolved since we first moved into the facility. As many people in the community know, the facility was formerly a senior center located on 3rd Street near the library. And when we moved into the Watermark, the programming evolved more into a community center.
Right, and you find that you still have to still challenge, you're still coming up against old notions about what the Watermark is and what is available there for people?
Yes, yeah. So people understand what a recreation department is and what a senior center is. But they're still getting used to the fact that we are the recreation department. The community center is focused on a lot of senior programming, but it really is much more than that. It serves as the largest polling place for the city of Beaver Dam for elections, and we have many events like the Cabin Fever Fest event that we just talked about. We hosted a vendor fair, a vendor market, and a puzzle contest, and had food available at the Watermark as part of the overall Cabin Fever Fest event. That would not have been possible at the former senior center with the space limitations there. And it's open to all ages in the community. We also offer opportunities for other parties and community events. December is our Hometown Holiday Adventure activities. We partner with the Beaver Dam Chamber of Commerce and host a variety of activities in December for all ages. Our holiday party. We just have lots of different activities throughout the year for all ages. Some things that are coming up are the Arts and Peony Festival and some other summer opportunities that we may be involved in. So, and when people come in to the Watermark, if they haven't been there before, they often are surprised at how busy it is, what a dynamic place it is. I always like to use that word dynamic because it's not a quiet, place with people just sitting, playing cards and knitting. Playing cards and knitting is are important activities, but we have people doing line dancing and other fitness classes and walking the walkway at the Watermark.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite activities and things that you really are excited about, or think that other people would like to participate in if they knew more about it?
We have lots of recreational activities, and so that includes board and card games, bingo, Scrabble, bridge. We have some folks who love to play bridge, just all sorts of games, fun opportunities for folks. Bowling, and then we have a new recreational activity called Get Your Game On. And one of our amazing volunteers coordinates that, and people just played all kinds of different games. They'll pick a selection of games, and they'll set up different tables, and people can try playing games that they may not have played before. It's fun.
Yeah, and you partner with Dodge County for senior dining, too, it seems.
Yes, we do. They offer a meal program Monday through Friday at 11:30, and we have more detailed information available at the Watermark on that. And they If people are new to the program, they do need to fill out a little bit of paperwork with Dodge County ADRC, and then they are, they'll educate people on the system. They have to make a reservation 2 days in advance for a meal if they are doing the congregate meal. Of course, they also offer delivery for people who qualify. It's for people who are really more homebound and unable to get out on their own. It's just not a convenience. It's really to help people stay in their own homes. It's a great service. But the Dodge County ADRC just started offering meals through Atlantis Valley Foods, and we have heard great things from people. They have really enjoyed the change, and I know one of the things is just a new variety and actually salad options for people. So a lot of people are enjoying the new salad options.
Outstanding. Tax time is coming up. Maybe people don't know that you can actually get some help with your taxes through the help of the AARP.
That's right. The AARP Tax Aid Program is a long-standing service that we've provided, and we are in full swing. It started last week, and our volunteers are extremely busy fielding phone calls, making appointments for people. We have a crew of people that do that, and then we have a crew of people that actually prepare the taxes for people. And I want to emphasize that this service is available for people of all ages. It is AARP tax aid program, but they serve people of all ages, and but one of the qualifications is that they have to have simple taxes. So if someone has more complex taxes or business, that's not, they need to find another tax preparer. It's more for simple taxes. And I would recommend that if people want more details, that they either come to the Watermark and get one of our couriers. It does outline all of the information about when our volunteers are making the appointments, the dates of the service, and all of the things that they need to bring with them once they have an appointment set up. There are some important details that are in our courier. And if people want to access that information, it is on the city website as well under our page.
Absolutely. Also, the Watermark offers a lot of wellness opportunities.
We do. We offer fitness classes and wellness programs. I just wanted to touch a little bit on fitness classes. We have many ongoing programs, including 2 different yoga classes, graceful and chair yoga, active adult exercise. We have line dance classes, Tai Chi, strength and mobility, strong bodies. So a real variety of classes that appeal to different people's interests and abilities. Someone might find one just more interesting than another, more their taste and style. And people can do more than one, of course. But a lot of them focus on strength, flexibility, and balance. And those things are extremely important throughout your life, but especially as people age.
Yeah, I suppose so. There are also vaccination clinics, and it's still not too late to get a flu shot or a COVID booster if you need.
Yeah. Vaccination clinics are one of the wellness services that we provide. The next one is coming up on Thursday, April 2nd, from 11:30 to 2:30 p.m., 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And we coordinated that with our tax service. Our tax preparers will be there that day. So if someone does happen to have an appointment on April 2nd, they can do both. But everyone else is welcome to come as well. And these are, again, for people of all ages, kids and adults. And other wellness things that I wanted to mention are our blood drives. We do those every other month. The next one is coming up on Friday, March 6th, and that's from 10:30 to 3 p.m. Blood drives, as you know, are extremely important, and so we are happy to help support that initiative. We also have the Dodge County Health Hubs that we are partnering with Dodge County Health and Human Services on. They will be doing another one on Wednesday, March 18th from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And that is a newer initiative, and they have changed the date and time to coordinate a little bit more with our meal program, as well as bingo. Wednesday is a busy day at it sounds kind of funny, but they will check people's blood pressure for them for free, and if they have some questions for a nurse, there are a couple of people from the health department that are there that are able to answer some questions that they have. And we know that we always have a lot of people that are there for the meal program as well as coming for bingo in the afternoon. So if they want to come a little early and have their blood pressure checked,
Makes a lot of sense. If you're going to be in one place, why not take care of a number of things all at once while you're having fun too?
Exactly.
One-stop shopping.
Exactly, exactly. So we did offer blood pressure checks on a monthly basis prior to 2020, and then that was on pause for quite a while. So it is something that people missed, and so we're happy to be able to bring that back and have Dodge County providing that service. So we do hope that people will take advantage of it.
Very good. We need to take a break for the news, but we'll be right back. We're talking about the Beaver Dam Recreation Department opportunities on Community Comment on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
This
Thank you so much, Jake. We're back on Community Comment on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Tomorrow we will have an encore presentation of Community Comment. We are going to be talking, it'll be timely though, we're talking about a really great opportunity that's happening at Bayside Supper Club tomorrow night. The Giving 100 event being put on by the Beaver Dam Area Community Foundation. If you ever wanted to get involved, be helpful in the community, but you maybe don't have a lot of time and maybe you don't have a lot of money, well, this is a great thing you can do for just $100 at a time, 1 hour at a time, 4 times a year. You can make a big difference for a deserving nonprofit in Dodge County. We'll be talking more about that on Community Comment tomorrow at 10 right here on 95.3. Today we're talking to Jana Stevens and Katy Kraemer of the Beaver Dam Recreation Department about all of the great opportunities there are to improve the quality of life. If you're interested in again, getting out and being among your friends and doing things you love to do. If it's really all part of the quality of life in Beaver Dam. If you have a question or comment for Jana or Katy, you can give us a call or a text at 920-887-9595, or you can call the WBEV studio line at 885-4446. And we were talking before the break about many of the ways that opportunities at the Watermark that people can have to stay healthy and be well.
Right. We have lots of fitness classes, as we talked about, as well as our Watermark Walkway. One thing that I wanted to highlight before we talk about our other recreation programs is the fact that we are focusing on fall prevention. All of our classes help people stay strong. They work on balance, mobility, but we are really focused on fall prevention. And I am a member of the Dodge County Falls Prevention Coalition, which is made up of a variety of organizations and individuals from hospital, Dodge County, the YMCA, Beaver Dam Fire Department, just a variety of partners that are involved with that project. And right now we are hosting a Tai Chi program led by Dr. Ben Shire, and it is really focused on balance and fall prevention. That's been well received. It filled up quickly, and we do hope to offer more classes like that in the future. But there are a lot of things going on focused on falls prevention. I want to give a shout out to the YMCA for hosting an event tomorrow, Wednesday, February 11th from 9 to 11 a.m. They will be hosting a falls screening event. So if you want to see what your potential fall risk is, they will have experts there who will be able to assess your balance, strength, and mobility. They'll also be able to give you some tips on footwear, any vision concerns, home environments, and other factors that affect personalized risk factors.
And golly, if you can prevent a fall, you can prevent yourself from falling, you can prevent a lot of other medical and health concerns that happen after that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are happy to be part of this project, the Dodge County Falls Prevention Coalition. So people should watch for more things coming from us as well as the coalition. We will be hosting some classes on fall prevention in the near future. We are looking for volunteers to help facilitate those classes. So if there's anyone out there who feels like they might have the right background or interest in helping to facilitate, they could contact myself and I could put them in touch with someone who is coordinating that.
Very good. So that, I know you wanted Katy to talk to us about some more opportunities along a similar line.
Enrichment classes,
There we go.
they're really what make things interesting and spark curiosity. So we have lots of different varieties. We don't just have fun and games, although we have those. We'll talk about those. But, part of what makes life interesting is learning and being curious. And so we have some ongoing enrichment classes. Some of those would be some like Shut Up and Write. That's a new one that we have going on. It's completely free. You just show up. And you get to write. You get a nice quiet place to just go ahead and write. But then we also have sort of one and done types of enrichment classes. We hosted one called Cooking for Two last fall. That was really fun. So there's all different flavors of what enrichment classes can look like. And some of those, like Jana said, are actually taught by volunteers. You don't have to be, an expert. You just have to be interested in sharing what you know about a topic with other people. And that another piece of that is that it helps build community. You learn alongside other people, and then sometimes it turns out that you become friends and you start a learning community. So some of those classes are also taught by partners that come to the Watermark, and we work together. So like Art on the Town has done a lot of art opportunities, and sometimes those are off-site. Sometimes those are at Art on the Town. Or other partners' locations. We've also, we have more that are coming all the time, and we're always, some of them are a little bit more seasonal, so we might have some more that are spring related coming up soon, and sometimes it's more, related to what people are interested in. If they express interest in a topic, then we'll try our best to find a facilitator and put together an opportunity.
Let's say, are you open to hearing from people who want to step forward and they want to volunteer to maybe teach a specific thing? I mean, maybe their thing is genealogy, or maybe it's running or something. I mean, would you sit down and talk to them about the possibility of them leading a teaching opportunity?
Yeah, absolutely. I've had several people reach out and say, "Hey, you know what? I would love to partner. I'd like to teach a class on this topic that is my passion." And we work together to put together a class framework that is going to be interesting and appealing to the majority of the participants, and all we can do is offer it up and see if it fills. We have a minimum number of people and a maximum number of people that we need to participate, and it depends on if it would be a free opportunity or if there would be a little cost involved, depending on if there's materials and if we need to pay the instructor. So those are some of the ways that we have fun learning opportunities. We also have recreation opportunities for all ages. So that includes pickleball on Wednesday nights.
Very popular.
Adult co-ed volleyball, that's usually Mondays, sometimes Wednesdays. We have adult softball coming up in the summer. We have watercraft rental in the summertime.
Nice.
That's super fun. If you want to go out and kayak on Beaver Dam Lake, this is how to do it. And we have youth programming that includes art, writing, summer enrichment programs, all kinds of different opportunities for youth. And then we have an adult bowling league. Those are mostly seniors. It's not your typical sanctioned bowling league. It's just for fun.
So it sounds like a lot of fun. We need to take a quick break right here. When we come back, we'll talk about some opportunities the Recreation Department facilitates for maybe getting out of town and having a change of scenery for a little bit. We'll talk more about that in just a minute. You're listening to Community Comment on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
You can do WBEV with the last segment for today's community comment in the Daily Dodge TV studios. Here's Terry Bell.
Thank you, Jake. Our last segment, but still plenty of time to call. It's 920-887-9595 or 885-4446. The Recreation Department is, again, a great way to kind of sample, get involved about what's happening around town. But there are also opportunities this year to get out of town for a part of the day.
Right. We have day trips and extended tours. So right now we have 2 Brewers trips planned, a summer Door County trip and a fall Celebration Bell trip. All of those are very popular, so I do recommend people register as soon as possible. The summer Door County tour is day trip. Will be different than the ones that we've offered in the past. We've offered a few now, and they have been very popular, and anybody who has been to Door County or knows anything about Door County knows that there are just so many different options. So that's what we found really exciting about that, is that we've offered different options that appeal to different tastes, and then we also give the people that want to experience different aspects of Door County more than one opportunity to go back and experience different things.
That sounds interesting. So, Door County, there is a lot to do, like you say, many different things to do. So it sounds like you cater these trips to a specific individual area of interest. So if you're interested in the cherry orchards, there's that. If you're interested, in the bay or the lake, there's that, and all the other great things that are up in Door County. Do you have is that quite baked yet? Can you?
It's the details will be in the March and April Community Center Courier, which will be coming out in a couple of weeks. And so we're excited about that. It will include a lot of fabulous activities. It will feature a fish boil, a traditional Door County fish boil.
Yeah.
But there are people that say, oh, I love all the other aspects of it, but I am not interested in the fish boil, they can have chicken dinner instead.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to
Yeah.
know. The Brewer game, that sounds pretty straightforward, and Milwaukee's not that far away.
That's right. And we have 2. We have the first one is the Brewers versus the Cleveland Guardians. That is Wednesday, June 18th. And the second one is the Brewers versus the Chicago Cubs.
Oh, yeah.
And that will be on Tuesday, September 8th. So those are two good games that we're looking forward to. And so again, people can go to one or the other or both of those if they are Brewers fans and want to get out. And we always guarantee that we have great seats and are pretty much in the shade. So it's a comfortable area for people to sit, and just a nice group of people to travel with.
Yeah, for sure. And, for some people, even though Milwaukee is not terribly far away, it can still be kind of a hassle. Not everybody loves to drive. Parking is expensive, and, you can make it so easy for people who like to go to a Brewer game, but maybe don't want to deal with all the responsibilities that come with it.
Exactly. The driving is hectic, as you said, everything that you said. You can have a couple of drinks while you're there and not have to worry about driving home. So it's a win-win. So, and plus you get to go with a great group of people. So those are the trips that we have planned so far. We're also working on a few others, and we'll get those details out as soon as possible. We are looking at some possible options for celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States this year. For a day trip, we're still kind of looking at options. We're not sure if that's something we're going to be able to accomplish. But if we don't have a day trip for people, if that doesn't materialize, we do have an extended bus tour that we are going to be offering, and more information about that will be in our March and April Community Center Courier. We just committed to that about a week or so ago, so the information will also be, the details will be in brochure form at the Watermark as well, and online.
Before the program, we were talking about a conference that the two of you had attended recently, and how it's really inspired you, as these conferences tend to do. I know they do for me. Really invigorates you for your sense of purpose and what it is that your work in, as we said a few times on the show, improving the quality of life in this community.
Exactly. We had a great time. We learned a lot. We networked with our peers and made some connections. It's not just about that week, but now we're able to go and maybe expand upon a conversation that we had with someone at the conference, or just a workshop that we went to might spark a new idea. And Katy and I are working on summer plans right now, so we got some great inspiration at the conference, and we're just looking forward to planning for all ages. We've talked a lot about adult programs today, and a lot about the Watermark. A lot of our focus is on adult programming basically during the school year, but then when summer rolls around, we do have many activities for kids. So whether it's tennis lessons or enrichment programs for kids, some camps, we are in the process of planning those and are looking forward to rolling that information out soon.
Very good. Any other bits of information or inspiration that you picked up at the conference?
You know what? I love that it's an opportunity for folks like us. Some of recreation looks different based on your community. We love being responsive to the community needs, and learning more about how other communities do that is really useful. And so it makes you feel less alone when you're with other people who do the same job that you do.
Well, yeah, and you can tap into what people are doing in other communities. People, I'm sure, express an interest in what you're doing and they want to steal some of your ideas. It goes both ways, I'm sure.
Yeah, we love stealing other people's ideas too. So if anybody hears of something that's amazing in a different community and they'd like us to give it a try, we'd love to hear more about it.
Okay, very good. Well, the hour has flown right by. I want to thank Jana Stevens and Katy Kraemer for joining us from the Beaver Dam Recreation Department. 2026 is the 10-year anniversary of the Recreation Department being at the Watermark Center. So there'll be events and just a lot of good opportunities all year long. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining us today on Community Comment.
Thanks, you, Terry.
You're listening to 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Okay, so 5 talk